Well, that was I had been working. I was in Paris studying with a great teacher, Boulanger. But the Fulbright, there was really not quite enough money to live on. So I was always looking for work, and I started doing work. There was a lot of work in the film business in Paris. But I was working in the doublage, the dubbing part of the business.
You would go in and you would dub.
No, I wasn't particularly good at. I wasn't a good actor, though I did a little bit of that. But I got when I got the job, it was really one line, like the elevator operator said, "Going up." That I could do. But what I started helping to write the film script. But what I learned a lot about how how you place the sounds on the lips, which so that later, when I was much later, I was working on film, writing film music for films that had been made already, like the Cocteau films, like
that comes much
La
later.
Belle La Belle, and then La Belle La Belle was like that. And then I put that kind of practice that I had as a young guy.
That was a fascinating, and I don't know if this has ever been done before, where you actually took the film with the actors talking, and you matched the music to their speech.
Yes.
But you turned the sound down on the film, and it was your music.
I turned the film into an opera.
Right.
And I thought it was such a good idea. I thought other people would do it, and I would do it, but no one else did it. and then I just never did it again either. But I thought it was what was really interesting about it, Carl, was that by putting the live singer, I began to perform this live. So the singers, the film would be there. The singers were underneath the film, and my ensemble was playing in front of them. The audience was out there. But what happened was that the film became a real performance then. I would say that the liveness of the playing was borrowed by the film,
right.
And instead of being just a mechanical reproduction of a score, it became an actual performance. And it meant that the performers on the screen were performing too. So what was interesting about it, and I hadn't anticipated that. I didn't know that was going to happen. I just did it because I was experimenting with the idea. By that time, had done some film music, and what I discovered, which we all discover, is that there's a formula for writing film music, which is completely annoying. Which is that you come in at the end and you write all the music.
Composer's always the last one.
Last one.
Okay.
And what's annoying about this is that the filmmakers rarely understand what the function of the music is.
Right.
So that, though on a few occasions I was able to work on documentary films with people who allowed me to work with them as part of the process of making the film. Like with the films by Reggio, the Cazzi films.
Well, this is what's fascinating, because you came into film music, and then when you started writing film music, you said, "This is how I want to do it," and for some reason they said yes. I mean, Martin Scorsese.
No. They didn't say. Only 2 people said yes, and I did a lot more than 2 films. But I got Scorsese to say yes. And when I did the score for Kundun, I was writing the music before he filmed it. I was already using the scenario. And it's not hard to do. A scenario of a film could be 100 pages. A film might be 100 minutes. So it's, roughly speaking, a minute a page. It's not hard to figure out how to do that. And then you just have to make it longer or shorter according to how it may come out. But it won't be that.
But you were having Martin Scorsese sending you what they filmed that day.
No.
They would edit it and
the other way around. I sent him the music that he was filming that day, and Thomas Schumacher was with them.
Right.
They were out shooting mostly. Actually, they filmed that in Morocco. I'm talking about Kundun, the film about the Dalai Lama. They'd filmed in Morocco, and then they sent a second unit to the Himalayas to do the mountains, and then they put it together.
Uh-huh.
It looks pretty good. It looks kind of like you think you might be in Tibet, but you would never think you're in Morocco in any case. But he was there with the whole company were Tibetans. There was and one Chinese who played the part of the general. If you know that film, but if you don't know, it's a remarkable film. in many ways, because of the way what Marty was trying to do, but by showing what that world was like and what he succeeded in doing.
Okay, I want to bring up a word to get rid of it, and the word is minimalism.
Okay, you got rid of it.
Because
Can we move on now?
Yeah, because what you've said over the years, and you say it in your book, I'm not a minimalist composer. And you said, this is very interesting, I hadn't heard this before, you said, I'm a theater composer, I write for the theater.
Well, that has the virtue of being actually what I do.
Of being the truth, so that's a good answer.
Yeah, well, if you consider that theater would include film, dance,
sure,
and opera, almost anything where a collaboration, where the elements of text, image, music, and movement, wherever those four elements come in, you're dealing with theater.
So define minimalism for us, and
why should I do that? It was never my idea to begin with.
Well, that's a good answer.